I am gonna live through a zombie apocalypse. Like, I could do that now. Hey friends, welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel if you're new. My name is Ebony and I would love to have you in my family here on YouTube. Today I'm gonna tell you about how I've lost weight on my weight loss journey. I really started losing weight about June and I've lost exactly 40 pounds. So I started at my heaviest, which was 367 pounds, and I'm currently at 327 pounds, and I am so excited about it. I feel better. I have a job where I stand all day. My feet don't hurt as much. I'm just going to kind of talk to you about what made me heavy, and if you want to skip ahead and just learn kind of how I lost the weight, then you can totally do that as well. So I was pretty active in high school. I am currently 28, so high school was about 10-12 years ago. I was active in high school. I was a majorette in marching band and I did theater, so I was running around all the time and active. I walked to school, I walked home, but once I got into college, I got a laptop and I sat all the time and I ate terribly all the time. So fast forward to about 2008, I decided that I was unhappy. I had gained about 100 pounds since high school. So I decided, you know what? All I'm eating is super unhealthy things, processed food, McDonald's every day, fast food, things like that. So I decided that I was going to be vegetarian. Now, I remember my very first meal, because it was my New Year's resolution, my very first meal was fettuccine Alfredo with mushrooms. So obviously not any more healthy than what I was eating before. So I kind of stayed at the same weight I was, but I ended up being vegetarian for 6 years. I did lose a little bit of weight, and I don't know if that was because I grew up, because I moved out of my grandma's house and stopped eating her food, or what it was, but I did lose about 20-30 pounds from being vegetarian. At the beginning, it was great. Besides that first meal, I was drinking a lot more water. It got to the point where like vitamin water was heavy for me, because I was drinking so much water, eating lots of almonds, taking lots of supplements, things like that. So I lost a little bit of weight that way. About 6 years later though, when I decided I was not going to be a vegetarian anymore, it's because every day my meals looked like carbs and carbs and carbs. It was like a grilled cheese, mashed potatoes, pasta, potato chips. I'm not a sweets person, so it wasn't a ton of ice cream or chocolate or anything like that, but just lots and lots of carbs, hardly any water, lots of soda, lots of juice. So I decided, you know what, I'm gonna eat meat again. I'm gonna try and be healthy. And it's been about, I'd say it's been about a year and a half since then, since I decided that I was gonna eat meat again. But again, you know, I'd pair a burger obviously with a bun, and I'd pair sliced chicken with a bowl of pasta, and I'd pair ground beef with rice or a tortilla shell or something else like that. So recently, this year, I just started going to the doctor, and she tested my A1C, and besides having PCOS, which I will do another video on, basically it's a hormone imbalance. Things happen like you grow facial hair, and you gain weight for no reason, and you are tired all the time, and you have an irregular period and things like that, and every single symptom I had. So my doctor was like, yep, you've definitely got PCOS. And then also I had blood work done, and my A1C was normal, but it was like 0.02 points above what it should be. Now, that's not a huge issue, but she said that I could be on the track towards pre-diabetes. My husband's diabetic. I can't even test my blood sugar because it freaks me out. So I knew that I did not want to go down that road. So she prescribed me a pill called metformin. Now, metformin, it made my stomach super upset for the first couple weeks I was on it. I just take one at night. It's 500 milligrams, and it is basically a sugar escort. It escorts your sugars where they need to go rather than them just sitting. For me, it all gains that tire right around my stomach, which is another side effect of PCOS. One of the things is you've got a dark neck. Another one of the things is that your weight resides kind of like in a tire formation right around your waist. So once I was prescribed metformin, that was like a game changer. I wasn't feeling better. I was actually feeling worse. but I was losing a little bit of weight. When I first went on it, I was losing about a pound a day, still eating the same, but I knew that I would reach a point of stagnation. So fast forward to about mid-September. So I'd been on it a couple months. I had lost about 25 pounds at that point. I was excited, but I was stagnant. Now, I need to work out. I will tell you that I do not work out. I have to be 100% honest with you guys, telling you everything that has changed for me. I've not worked out, and as you can tell by the title of this video and what I've told you, I've lost 40 pounds, and you can see it in my face, you can see it in my collarbones, which is like so exciting. But I am sagging a little bit. So my next video will probably be on my workout routine, or my next video in my weight loss series. So one night I was laying in bed. It was actually the 27th of September, and one of my favorite YouTubers here is Raw Beauty Kristi. She is so talented, so beautiful, and she's been shedding weight like crazy. So she has lost, actually, I think 40 pounds as well. I know that she also has PCOS, and I will link her video down below so you can take a peek at it. But her and her husband have started doing the ketogenic diet. Now, everything I do, I try to do with my husband. However, he's type 1 diabetic. There is no cure currently for that. So he's unable to do this diet with me, because basically what it is low to no carbs, and then a high fat content, and then a little protein as well. So when I first heard that, I was like, you know, everyone I've known that has gone on a diet eats low fat products, so I'm not sure why a high fat diet would work, but I guess that it's easier for our system to digest and get rid of fat easier than it can do sugar and carbohydrates, because carbs turn into sugar. Basically what happens is, for the ketogenic diet, you do high fat, low carb, and basically, honestly, my weight has just been shedding off from the ketogenic diet. Let me do a little math here. So I've lost 15 pounds so far on the ketogenic diet. So, and I've only been on it since the 28th. So tomorrow will be a full 2 weeks I've been on the diet now. I will link a couple things down below, but I just want to tell you guys a little bit of what I eat. So what I've cut out is bread, rice, potatoes, carbs. But I do have my Fitness Pal here, and my sweet friend Sandra was so awesome, and she actually set it up for me the way hers is set up, because she's actually lost 75 pounds. So that is like goals. But let me show you how this is set up. Let me go to a normal day. So here is what a good day for me looks like. So basically my goal is 70% fat, 20% protein, and 10% carbs. So this day I did 9% carbs, 27%, so just a little over, quite a bit over actually, on protein, and then 64% in fat. Now, what's nice about this is you can actually set it up however you like. My biggest issue right now is I'm eating more protein than the percentage should be, but I'm eating a lot less carbs. So I will get a little more strict as I go on. Right now, basically my meal consists of meat, cheese, and vegetables and fruits. But it's nice because you can still have mayo. It's high in fat, it's low in carbs. In the morning you can have coffee, you can have it with heavy cream. I like organic heavy cream. That's another tip that Sandra gave me, because it makes your body feel better to not have it have extra components in it. And then I just do it with a sugar-free creamer in the morning, and that is just like, it's sweet. It gets that kick off of me wanting sweets. And then for dinner I will eat like ground beef with a little bacon in it, and maybe some veggies mixed in, and then I'll have like lettuce wraps, or I'll have a burger. Like, I've realized that I don't need the bun, and I feel like the bun is what I thought I would miss most, but I really don't. Now, I also have to tell you that I have heard that having cheat days isn't a great idea when you first start, but I have had a cheat day. I went to see Janet Jackson a week and a half into my ketogenic diet, and I had sliders, and you just modify it. So I wanted the slider. I took the bottom bun off. I still had the top bun. It was very thin. It filled me up. But you know, it's really a balancing act. Instead of a Big Mac, I'll have a patty, or I will have a salad, or I will have, but you can still have good things on it. You can still have eggs, you can still have bacon, you can still have cheese. So it really is, I would say, the easiest diet that I've been on. Being vegetarian was very hard. I didn't lose any weight. I felt groggy and weighed down all the time. And what I will say is, since I've been on the ketogenic diet, I've noticed differences about my body. So one of them, of course, is that I am slimming down, but also my feet do not hurt at work. I sleep through the night every night. I will say, when I very first started it and my body was running on these natural sugars and not processed foods and not junk, I would lay awake at night for a couple hours after I usually went to bed, but it's made me feel so amazing. Also, I used to have teeth aches all the time, stomach aches and headaches. I used to have migraines every day, every other day, maybe every 3 days. I have had one headache, not even a migraine. I've had one headache since I've started on the ketogenic diet. So I would say I definitely endorse it, like 100,000%. It makes me feel so good. It's so easy. And I have shifted it so that Michael can eat with me. If I eat a burger patty at night with cheese on it and, you know, a condiment on the side and some veggies, I will just put bread on his so it kind of evens him out, so his body's not starving for those carbs. But yeah, so I feel so amazing. I do have like a goal weight. I don't really have a goal size, but I am 5'10" and a half. So my goal weight is 200. On the chart that says like what you should be, I should be 165. I think that's a little low for my height. And I think also coming down from 367, that 200 is just going to be like a life changer for me. But I feel so much more confident. My clothes are fitting better. I'm comfortable in my body, and it's really changed a lot. I've got a lot of energy. I feel like doing things when I get home. Even that 40 pounds was enough to make me want to come home and lay down. I didn't cook dinner. Honestly, this has made me a lot more neater of a person. A lot more neat of a person. Is neater a word? I'm a lot cleaner. I'm a lot more aware of my surroundings. I was just so tired before that I just wanted to eat crap, lay down, go to bed, get up and do it all over again. So I would say, besides just losing weight, this really has made me feel like my life is going in a crazy direction. I do better at work. I am nicer to Michael because I'm not groggy and grumpy and disgusted. I get up in the morning and I get ready and I feel beautiful. I would say definitely talk to your doctor before doing any of these things. I will say that the metformin did upset my stomach for a good 2 weeks. I took it before bed and it upset my stomach for a good 2 weeks. I did contemplate stopping it because it was that bad, but now I take it every night like normal. It's fine. And then the ketogenic diet has really just made it so much different for me. So I hope that this gave you a little information. I hope that it gave you a little bit of courage. I know that Kristi's video really just skyrocketed me. My board on Pinterest is called like My Body's Not a Trash Can. But really, I'm like heading into my 30s soon. I've got a couple years and I just don't want to be sick. I don't want to be diabetic. I don't want my PCOS. I don't want those things. And if I can eat a little different and still eat the things I want, like, who's heard of a diet where you can eat bacon? What else do you need in your life? So it's definitely a learning curve for me, but I'm very excited at where I'm at in life. And thank you so much for listening to my story. I will come at you with an update. I think I'm gonna do an end of the year update, just to see where I'm at. But just remember that even if the ketogenic diet is not for you, if you can replace a couple things, it really makes a difference. If you can cut out a little bread here and there, if you can cut out a couple carbs, if you can cut out rice, if you can go without an extra slice of pie, like, those things really do add up, and it makes you feel better in the end. Our bodies are so important, especially as the world goes. I am gonna live through a zombie apocalypse. Like, I could do that now. 40 pounds ago, I definitely couldn't have, and 40 pounds from now, I'm gonna be like Wonder Woman. So it feels so good. I'm so glad you guys are here to share this journey with me. I will leave my Instagrams down below so you can maybe see me shrink along the way. I will put a comparison photo right here. And yeah, so I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next one. Remember that you are loved, and more important than you know, be kind to each other. Bye guys.